What's up guys? Today we're going to be doing the instructions and overview of the new Stryker Light Laser Unit Alpha. Battery installation on the Light Laser Unit Alpha, or LLU-A, is very easy. You just unscrew this rear cap here next to the two accessory ports, and that'll give you access to the battery compartment. You're going to want to use a standard CR123 battery. This is inserted positive side first into the LLU-A, and you'll see the spring here for the negative side of the battery. Simply screw that in and you are ready to rock and roll. So before I get into the functions of the Light Laser Unit Alpha, we'll go over how to install it. Very simple. It installs using this key right here. Just unscrew that. You can see at the bottom it tightens a Picatinny rail mount, similar to something like here that you see in the Mark 17. Simply unscrew it until it fits over your rail and tighten it down until it is snug. So the operation of the Light Laser Unit Alpha, I'm going to be using the one that's on the Mark 17 here. So what does this do? It does a couple things. The front button is all about laser. The back button is all about light, simply put. So if we get into this deeper, there are three different parts of its control. So the first thing that you want to do to activate it is going to be taking this front cap here and swiveling it. You'll notice that on the top it has text. Right now it says off and there's a arrow pointing to which mode it's on. We're going to rotate that until we get to Viz, as most people will be running this in visible light only spectrum. If you want to use IR, simply switch it until it hits the IR mode here. And you'll be able to see that it's on because there are two yellow lights here, depending on your left or right hand shooter, that'll indicate that the unit is on and functioning. You can see that when I press an activation button, it goes green and then goes back to yellow when the function is no longer activated. In visible light, it is also yellow and green when the function is activated, either the front or rear button. Now, how to use it, it's going to be a little bit difficult to see because of the light. So I'll just shine it on the display products here. This front button here is going to be laser, like I talked about. So we'll put that laser on there. So you're able to see the laser there. That is going to be that front button. So the front button, one press, is laser. Two button presses is going to give you light and laser. Now on the rear button, one press is going to give you flashlight. Two presses will give you a strobe function. And those will continue on the double press until you press it one more time. Otherwise, it's a simple on-off motion, not momentary. So that's the how to activate it. Now, the power is in three different modes. So this switch is going to determine what power those functions are going to be set to. So again, if we have it on to the rear towards the end user, this is going to be the lowest setting possible. Then you have middle section here, which is right up into the black part. If you press this black part down and press the switch over it, that's essentially the safety mode. That is full power mode. And that's going to be it for power adjustment. And then finally, as we discussed, our cap from visible IR. And you're going to want to turn this off every time you're not using it. Now let's get into the infrared functions. And for that, we're going to need night vision. Through night vision, we're able to see the IR capability of the Light Laser Unit Alpha. So we have it in IR mode, and here we're going to go with button 1. You're going to see that IR laser. The button 2, which is closer to the end user, you're going to see that nice bright illuminator, and that is going to basically light up any room that you go into. It's a very nice overall flood. So you have your laser, light. If you double press the first button, it's going to give you both light and laser, just like in the visible light setting. And in the rear, it's going to give you an IR strobe. Another important feature of the Light Laser Unit Alpha is you'll notice that there are two ports here that accept accessory pressure switches. If you wanted to relocate this unit, you could mount those pressure switches somewhere else. They use a standard 3.5mm headphone jack. Additionally, this unit can be disassembled and reassembled for left-hand shooters. And that's going to do it for the instructions for the Light Laser Unit Alpha. If you have any other questions, please contact FL Stryker Airsoft at gmail.com for any questions you might have. Thanks for watching.